So this is my review of this week's NXT, and it was a pretty good show, I would say. I liked the whole the street dance type setup of the NXT and TNA summit. I think it was really good. Uh, though it's really mad to see now that Jakara Jackson, like now Mara Shaude on Team TNA, the new Knockouts champion, Kalani being the captain of Team TNA. Like, that's a good twist that they brought in. Ricky and JC being the captains of Team NXT does feel a little bit weird. Like, when JC was introducing people, like, you just feuded with them. Okay, it's brand, it's a company versus another company, but you just defeated these people and you have actually been running roughshod over the whole division by cheating, and you won by cheating. You also had Lainey Reed saying that despite her not being cleared, she helped she helped JC win the match, and also that she attacked Jasmine, that she never belonged there. Fallon lost her match to Lola, so that to get a chance to go into Team NXT where she was chosen by JC. And another thing that I don't get, you have Matt Cardona there who interrupted Briggs, and because of that milestone one, which he calls the born again, which is essentially the zigzag. I don't get it. Like, what are they playing into that? Matt Cardona is also undermining Miles Bond because he's deaf, or is this going to lead into like a Matt Cardona versus Briggs feud? I don't get it. Team Santana had Frankie Kazarian, Leon Slater, it had Moose, so it had people from the present and the past, some names that I'm forgetting. You also had the Iconics returning, the Inspiration now. You had a big mad brawl in the end when Santana hit Rick Williams with the mic, also saying that he'll go into Bound for Glory as TNA champion. And though it was funny when Ricky was like, "You may be TNA champion, but you're in my team," and Rick was like, "Let's talk about it." Like, just saying his catchphrase again and again. You also had, uh, Mustafa Ali returning, telling people that he was actually promised a title shot in 2023, but then he was fired. So he came back to get a shot against Ethan Page. One thing that the main roster needs to learn is how many times has Ethan Page defended his championship. You need to do it with some of your champions. And Mustafa is getting his shot against Ethan. In the end, he hit a drop kick with the suit on, with a good song at that. And apart from that, you're also gonna get the Hardys versus Dark State title versus title, which I can see the Hardys winning, because you're gonna have TNA get some wins. Why not get the TNA wins where it's essentially the talent who got famous in your own company first? So I think the Hardys will beat Dark State. And apart from that, also, you had a great tag match between the Culling and Leon Slater and Javon Evans. Like, at some points of the show, the crowd went wild, but at some they were very mild as well. Though it's a performance center crowd, so when Santana was saying something, they were like, "Yeah, talk about it," and everything. So that's also a fun aspect of how involved they are. Jada Parker defeated Lash Legend with not a hypnotic, she just hit her with her back. So she's in Team NXT as well. So also then in the end, like Leon and Javon Evans won. They had like a cutter. Like, first Leon hit a cutter, then Javon hit like a double stereo cutter, and then Javon bounced outside, and then Leon hit it with hit. I think it was Sean Spears with a perfect 450 splash. I think this episode of NXT was very enjoyable, though it's kind of like it's fun. But the thing is, it's just ending next week. So the angles have been good. It just feels like this should go on for more. It has like legs to go on for many more months, and it feels like it will just end. Of course, you will have things carrying on because you will have double champions and all that, but all the invasion stuff will just get over. So it's like you had 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's just over. And it's really like probably the best thing happening in WWE right now. um, for Shawn Michaels was enjoying himself and everything. So uh, it just feels like they are doing well, but it's a missed opportunity because it can actually make them a lot of money, both NXT and TNA, a lot of money if they have it going for more months, going it through TNA pay-per-views, PLEs, and NXT PLEs. But overall, it was a good show. What do you think about the show? What do you think about my review? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. My social media accounts, which are my Twitter/X account and my Instagram accounts, in the description. So go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is ShareBoy@OKICICI, is also in the description. So go donate any amount of money which you can, which can help you make YouTube a pawn and career options. So that was it for me for today. So thank you. Goodbye. Alvida.